like, well, you'll be working for me.
Maybe.
What?
We're back.
Huh? Oh.
We're back, and we're live. We are ready to poke people in the eye. No. Hello, happy Monday. The crew is happy to see everyone as we start episode 53 tonight, 2021. Good stuff. Good stuff. We have Arlo.
Oh.
Blaylock.
Oi.
Zormir.
Where's the lock? I need to pick it.
Grayson. That was awesome. Everyone's in the prime mood here, so happy to have you all along. We're going to go ahead and get started. And I am Drastin, your DM. I'm going to legally change my name, I think.
Damn.
It's weird, but I have friends that actually call me by my gamer tag, and I don't...
Sorry.
Like, I answer to it, yeah. There's like a whole group of people in Michigan that call me by that. I don't know. It's weird.
I think you've been Drastin since you were 6, right?
For a very long time. Yeah. It was funny. yeah. Fanboy Tone said, "Yeah, you're Drastin." It was the name of my first D&D character, actually. So it's really come full circle now that we do this as often as we do. So it's survived the test of time. But all right, we are going...
Could just be like a lingering boil that you just can't get rid of.
It kind of is. And we found that with like the whole EverQuest 2 thing. There were some other names that sprinkled in over the years, but this is the one that stuck. So, chatting time. We'll do chatting time sometime. I keep saying that. But
Should have a chatting time. That'd be fun.
I know. We have these really good chats before the session of like deep D&D subjects and other things. Like, it's definitely something that the community, I think, would have fun talking to us about.
Where we've been talk would be nice.
Yes, that would be... I got to do it. Like, I got to get off my butt and get some stuff going. Fanboy Tone bugs me all the time. He's like, come on, man. We've talked about it for like a year now. Just do it. Just do it. I'm going to be refreshing the interface pretty soon, too. But, all right. Let me get... I have to say, I'm prepared. I just missed something here.
You have your dice out?
I do have my dice out.
You chose your dice that rolled in that one? Beautiful.
All right. So...
You know he's not going to answer that.
It was actually a nat 19 today on that dice.
Oh, no.
So if you're Grayson, that's a critical hit because he gets a lot of nat 19s.
It's that sharpened.
Sharpened is nice.
Sharpened.
All right. So where we left off, the party went to their prospective employers, basically, and communicated what they found in the ruins of Uthmelanon. After...
kind of like our bail bondsman.
Pretty much, in your guys' case. I'm going to make this full screen, too. There we go. After taking a rest and kind of getting themselves put together from that dive, the party minus Arlo was sent back to go into a place called the Wards. Arlo, speaking with his own employer, was asked to gently, when the opportunity presented itself, acquire what he can from the place, and was sent to the mines to meet the party as they delve back in. So as we left off, They were re-entering the mines, going into the shaft where you're standing there in front of where you guys came out before. You notice the shaft before you go in what is more devoid. You don't see the hustle and bustle of the smashers that was there before. There's no one there. With the organization owning this shaft now, they're not working it. So
There's nobody there.
nobody there.
Wow.
So, does anybody want to, before we go down into this scary place, does anybody want to go back and check out that skull puzzle? Like, it's been on my brain ever since we left this place. I think I might have another idea of how we could take a crack at it.
I'm been trying to forget about it. But possibly we can visit it on our way.
Well, since it's not on our way.
Yeah, we'd have to go a little bit out of our way down the hall just to into that big room.
Be leaving gold that we could have to buy new weapons just sitting there. Can't just leave that. Not keep you guys up at night.
Yeah, not really.
No, I don't have the propensity to steal from people, so it's. But I'm just here along for the ride. I was told I had to come with you guys.
Is it stealing if they left a puzzle there for you to beckoning you to take it?
Well, if you want to go, I guess we can go down there. I'm okay with it.
That's more important to you, Zormir, than getting the mission done and winning your freedom back.
We aren't on any timeline, are we? They don't know how long it's going to take us to go through that.
All right, what do you want to do?
Zormir's going to kind of get excited with the positivity of Arlo wanting to go, and he's going to kind of start walking forward, looking over his shoulder, seeing if people are following.
Okay. With your passive perception, you see nobody's following you. And you guys are going back to the room?
I'll follow Zormir.
Okay. Are you all going?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me move. Okay. There you are. Do you all want to be standing in the room?
I'll be at the doorway again.
It's a very suspicious question.
It's a small room. I just want whatever you guys want to do.
On second thought.
The door shuts behind you and magma starts to fill the room.
That's a good idea. All right.
Yeah. When the elemental's happy. I'll just
Zormir?
lean up against the wall.
Okay.
1 second. Need to pull it up. I'm gonna go stand in front of the table and kind of scratch my face for a second. Lick my lips and bite my finger, and then okay, got it. I'm gonna take the skulls and trying to read your picture here, Mike.
Okay, I have the picture, so just tell me which one you want to try.
Top left one.
Okay. So you arrange the skulls to match the top that image.
Anything happen?
Not that you can see.
look over my shoulder. Yeah, not that one. I'm gonna shuffle it around and put it back into the top right order.
Okay. You don't hear anything or notice anything that changes.
I step back with my hand on my hip and kind of scratching my head. I don't get it. This should work. I'm gonna try the middle right.
Okay. Nothing noticeable happens.
For sake of brevity, I'll go through all of them.
What's taking so long, Zormir?
I swear this should work. It makes sense the way the first one worked. The
Nothing.
thing's broken. I'm gonna walk up to the chest nearest to me and give it a little kick.
Okay.
Come on.
So you turn, because there's one right there to your right.
Mhm.
So you turn to the right and give it a kick to see if that unjostles the lid for you after rearranging the skulls.
Oh no.
23 points of lightning damage as it arcs out into your flesh. And Arlo and Blaylock, you just see the room immediately flash to life as it arcs out, kind of igniting Zoromir and throwing him against the bags on the other
Oh,
side.
Jesus.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ow.
That's gonna hurt.
Ow. Okay. I'm done with this room.
I agree.
I'm gonna pull myself up and not make eye contact with them and just walk towards the door.
Arlo, as Zoromir passes you, you just smell burnt leather, and you see like wisps of smoke rising from his cloak.
Why are you giving up so soon?
Just look at me.
But it's been keeping you up, so are you sure you want to give up?
I'm already halfway cooked. I'd rather stay medium rare than being fully cooked.
Oh, let's see what other things can try to kill us in the wards. And I start walking that way.
The rest of you following?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. I actually brought a door with me here. That doesn't go there.
Yeah.
All right. You are okay. You are back in the room.
I go back up to the podium. I
Okay.
pull out the sphere.
All right.
Is there somewhere it looks like it goes?
Yeah, there's a spherical indentation right in the top part of the lever, just north of you, there on the map. That's the right size.
I will attach it.
Okay. You kind of pull it out of your pack. You look at it. Almost seems like it glints in the light here as you take it and gently set it into the indentation on the lever. As you do, you see runes begin to light up down the shaft of this this mechanism down onto the floor and then over to the door. And a series of runes splash across the door. And then you notice the wolf that's carved into the end of the handle. Its mouth opens into a snarl, and then the room returns to the quiet as they glow.
You know we're on a suicide mission, right?
Well, you know, Blaylock and I can go back out there and just work off a month. We're good to go.
You guys bail on me now.
I go to push the lever.
You push on the lever, and two sets, as it moves forward, two new sets of runes appear on the door. And I will send those of you who speak Dwarvish a message here. So that's you and Lettuce Face. Okay. And that's what you see.
I look up. Is there anything above us other than the ceiling?
Just the ceiling. Yep.
I press down.
The lever doesn't move.
Your floor, sir.
Do we need to pull the handle up?
Okay. I go to the door and I touch the rune that says down.
You touch it and you feel the light pulsing through your fingers, but nothing special happens.
Why'd you touch that?
I point at the other rune and I said, that says up. This one says down.
Wow.
Let's
Thank you
just
for-
push them both at the same time. So we'll go over whichever one he's not pushing.
Okay. You are on the other side here. All right. So you both touch them at the same time?
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
Kick it.
I pull the lever towards the side that says down.
And again, the lever doesn't. You see the opposite, like you pulling the lever back to its position it was in.
Mm-hmm.
The two runes that had words fade.
Well, that didn't work.
Okay. I make them light back up.
Okay.
I want to scan the room. Is there? Do we see anything else other than the two runes on the door?
No.
Wait, Grayson, pull that lever back again.
It's in the on position.
Yeah, turn it off. Somebody standing by the down rune, right?
I am.
Yeah.
Oh, they're that close.
Yeah.
Try pressing the down rune and then holding that, pull the lever.
How about you two get on the elevator?
What if it just drops?
I say down in Dwarvish.
Let me
Okay.
get on there.
You hear Grayson say, "In thee," and as he does, the floor rumbles, and begins slowly descending. And you run over and jump on. Zormir, what are you doing?
I'm gonna run and jump on.
Okay. So, it begins to groan as it softly descends into darkness. You descend further and further. The light from the room above becomes but a speck as you go further and further into the darkness. Eventually, you feel this plate that you're on come to a jarring halt. As you stop, it must be the bottom. As soon as it hits, a ring of flame ignites around the top edge of the room. And continues down 3 hallways, separate hallways. The smell here is just terrible. It feels you've entered a long-lost tomb that someone has not been in for a very long time, and it just permeates every bit of you that there was death here. And let me show you what you're looking at.
This is
Oh, please do.
horrible.
Skulls or rock?
It's just rock. Looking around, the walls, as your eyes adjust back to the light here, the walls are a soft white color, slightly yellowed from time. And from the central room, you see there's three exits. Above each hallway rests a sign written in Dwarvish.
I will look at the one to the southwest.
I'll look at the one to the north.
Okay.
I'll go look at the one to the east.
Okay, so Zormir goes and looks at the wall.
Yeah.
Sending you guys what you see. Yeah, you went, what, southeast is what you're looking at, Arlo?
I went north.
Oh, north? Okay. All right. That's what you see on those
This
signs.
one says the magic quarter. What do you have, Arlo?
Experimentation chamber. Sounds very promising. Not in the least.
Bet you will find some more constructs that way.
Can't seem tilting my head sideways. Can't seem to read this.
I'll walk over and look up.
Okay. That's what you see.
Oh. Blaylock might have some fun here. Artificers hold. But we came down here looking for plate armor for a construct, which I guess would be experimental. But what do I know about dwarves?
Does it seem like this elevator would have gone down further?
No, it's definitely a flat bottom to the floor, and you notice it rests a couple inches above the floor where it's on the bottom, as where it was flush with the floor when you were at the top.
Okay.
What did your hallway say, Grayson?
Magic quarter.
I think we either need to go north or southwest.
And what is that?
I don't know. Just a gut feeling, I would say. Constructs are magic. I think
They are also an artificer's best friend.
so. I guess we would just might as well just pick one. It's gonna be a great day to die.
That's a cheerful way of looking at things, don't you say? We're
I
not
said-
even 5 minutes into this place, and you're already talking about death. Glad you're on my side.
It's the most honorable thing to do. Seeing how we're on a suicide mission, might as well look at it the right way, you know?
There's a good purpose to die, yes. I don't want to die for these people that wrongly accused us.
I agree. Let's just go north.
Blaylock, what do you think? Oh, Middle's not here.
Yeah, that's why I was kind of waiting, him hauling around, waiting on him.
Yeah, we lost him. Go ahead and proceed.
Yeah, I do like a good magic trick.
Magic of making things disappear.
Right before your very eyes.
Well, I don't know if that is where we'll find what we're looking for. I think we have a better options with north and southeast.
Well, then let's do it.
North it is.
All right.
What do you think, Blaylock?
Yes.
Agreed.
Okay. All right. Guess it would help if I was there on my screen. All right. What's the marching order?
I'll go first.
I'll take up the rear.
I'll follow behind him. Arlo, not Grayson.
Blaylock? I guess that puts you right there.
Yes.
All right. You enter into the north room. It was labeled the experimentation chamber. The entry room there is well decorated with murals and pictures hanging from the walls of various dwarves of old, each depicting the light here almost gives an eerie quality as it flickers against the shadows of these pictures. And on the center wall, you see a grisly message scrawled across the wall in Dwarvish. And below it, the long dead remains of a Dwarvish skeleton lies there. 2 hallways proceed further into the place, one on the west and one on the
no.
east.
What is the warning?
The warning says, "We must pay penance for our sins. All who enter here should leave."
Kind of nervously look around. Guys, I've stolen a lot of stuff.
I'll just take scan
I
the room.
suggest we remain quiet.
I agree.
Okay. Arlo, you look around. There doesn't seem like there's anything to be worried about outside of this grisly message.
Is that skeletons on the floor?
It is the skeleton small set of bones, blood stains, definitely stained into the stone there.
Just gonna kind of look at it and not really mess with it. Just kind of look, give it a once over and see if I can't see anything telltale.
Looks like somebody who's died.
Sure, he's been down here quite some time.
All right. Well, tunnel 1 or tunnel 2?
Leader's choice.
All righty. I'll take the west.
Okay. Okay. You walk down the hall. Position this for when I reveal. And you enter into a large room with several bookshelves and desks lying around the edges of the room. Around this room, you see 3 large runic circles, and there's a door on the far southwestern wall. You hear just a light hum that permeates the inside of this room.
Oh my gosh.
Could be like SpongeBob. I'm gonna head out.
Oh, and there's a hallway down there too.
Yeah, there's a door there. Let me reveal that a little better.
I agree with Grayson. Let's not make too much noise unless you absolutely have to.
Nobody step on these symbols.
Do the symbols mean anything?
Looking at them, because you dealt with these kind of things, all of you, when you were in the Heart Tree, these don't look abyssal or demonic in nature. They're various sets of dwarven runes. Nothing about them seem familiar to you, to any of you, because you don't study those schools of magic.
Walk up to that desk next to the green one. There's books on it.
Okay.
Start looking at the books.
I'll walk up to the one to the right of that.
Is that the one you wanted, Grayson?
Yeah.
Okay. Which one you want to do, Zormir?
Top right corner.
Okay, that's a bookshelf. Arlo?
I'm gonna turn around and look at what of these are in the middle of the room on the south side.
These desks here.
Yes.
Blaylock?
I'm gonna stare at the runic design on the ground.
Okay. All right. Zormir and Grayson, as you look at the books that are here on the desk, you can see, just from thumbing through them quickly, of course, Grayson, you notice a bit more just because you can read Dwarvish. That the books detail the mixing of different creatures, specifically oozes and other sorts of creatures. Looks like they were doing experiments with various things that they found underground. And there were several other books. Speaking of transmutation circles, Zormir, you can pull out some of these things just from like the pictures that it had to do with. You'd see a picture of one creature and another, and some runic symbols, and then you'd see an image of like the end product. So you can surmise it's something magical mixing. But that's what you see in the books.
Does not bode well. Looks like they were experimenting on primordial creatures. I would not like to run into the hybrids that they have created down here.
Peak too soon.
Blaylock, what you see is this looks familiar to you, as you'll remember back to the Scarviar Desert where you all stepped into a rune and ended up in the swamp. You know, a type of transmutation circle of some sort is what it looks like to you. And Arlo, you're seeing a lot of the same pictures and things in the books. There, you can see skeletons. Whoever was here, they died here doing their work.
Does it look like they were fighting when they died?
No.
I'm gonna turn around and go up to that desk on the top left.
Okay.
Next to that cool spider web.
All right. You see a variety of the same things.
Blaylock.
Definitely suggest avoiding these rooms.
So don't step on them or get around them.
I wouldn't step on them.
What if I toss something on it?
Why wouldn't you just leave it alone?
I have a curious mind. I want to see what happens.
On your own time, Zorm. You're on your own time.
So as I scan the room, do I see anything else like hanging on the walls or anything?
Nothing really hanging on the walls in this room. The main things you see are books, desks, the runes, and the skeletons, and
I'm
spiderweb.
gonna go over to that second door.
Okay.
Check it out.
All right. You see a large door here. Nothing special about it.
Imagine I would
Right.
see Grayson walking over to it.
Yep.
Need any help with that?
Oh, now you want to help with doors.
This one doesn't look like it's gonna attack me. I'm not stepping on that rune, am I?
Are you over here?
I'm not stepping on the rune, am I?
If you don't want to, you can step to the other side.
I would like to be there and not step on the rune.
Yeah, if you want to look at this door, go by all means.
Crack my knuckles and get down and take a peek at it. Does it look appear to be locked?
It does look locked.
I'm gonna put my ear against it, see if I hear anything.
What
here-
is it you see over there?
There's a door.
Can you open it?
I think it's locked. Luckily, I have these.
Can you pick it?
Whip out my lockpick set.
All right.
Get down. I'm gonna try and pick it.
Okay. Roll it up. Your D20 plus your dex modifier and proficiency modifier.
Right. Finally, a good lockpicking roll. 31.
Bing.
What?
Right open.
Wait. How'd you get 31? Oh, because you have the gloves of thievery, right? So you get like an extra +5. I was gonna say, how'd you get that high?
Wait.
Because it's just your dex bonus Whatever you rolled plus your dex bonus plus your proficiency bonus.
Oh wait. Oh, this doesn't add it onto the sheet.
Are you attuned to it? Make sure you should be attuned to that item.
I think I have to manually add this on.
Yeah, there's no skill for it. Yeah.
So that's 36.
What what are your modifiers? What'd you
So
roll?
I have a +9. I rolled an 18. I have a +9 to dex. I have a +4 proficiency.
You can't have a +9 to dex. That's your dex save. Your dex.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Okay. So -4 again. So that 27 plus 5 is
So
32.
Okay.
Still really high.
Still really high.
That's our Zoramir.
Does this make or break it whether or not we have that?
No, you're
So
well.
close.
You're well above the need. You quickly. You kind of look at Grayson as you stick the thieves' tools inside, and you're just staring at him as you're fiddling with them, and you just hear it go, and the door goes, and you're just looking at him the whole time. And you just take him out.
I'll do a little bow, little curtsy.
Okay, what do we have?
Slowly take a peek through the door.
The first thing you notice is the room stinks, like rotting flesh and feces. As you slowly open the door, the light that's been permeating the room enters in, and in the far distance you can see tables and chests, and looks like there's some other debris scattered on the floor. It's hard to see much more without going inside.
Take a step back. It smells like daisies or roses in there. It smells sweet. You should go take a sniff. I don't know. Almost
I'm
like
assuming I got a whiff of it from where I'm standing when you
yeah,
opened the door. Yeah, it smells more like your bag. I tear off a little bit of my shirt and wrap it around my nose,
Okay.
mouth.
Blaylock, Arlo,
I'm gonna come down and see what's going on.
where do you want to stand?
I'll just come down here behind Grayson.
Blaylock?
Am I the last one in the room?
Yep, you're the farthest one away.
Are they all marching down?
Not yet.
We haven't moved yet.
No. I'm going to begin slowly walking towards them.
All right, Zoramir, or whoever. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna slowly, cautiously take a few steps into the room, keeping an eye out for any traps.
Okay, roll a perception. Grayson, what do you want to do while he's doing that?
I'll step into
Natural.
the
Natural 20.
I'll step into the hallway.
Follow him.
Blaylock, you still want to stay at a distance?
No, I'm going to grab one of the skeletons and throw it on the green rune.
Okay.
Huh.
They're of course not connected. They've been down here a long time. All connecting
Yep.
tissue is long gone. You take a few femur bones,
take
some of the
some
bigger
bones.
ones,
Yep.
and you toss them into the rune. Nothing happens.
Okay, and I'm going to follow suit by sticking the red ones on the other pile of bones under the red.
Okay.
Okay.
And you throw some on there, and nothing
Good.
really happens.
Good. Now I'm going to run over to the other one. I want to jump in it.
Okay.
What?
You all hear footsteps, doo, 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 and Blaylock, and kind of a thud. Blaylock, as you step inside the circle, you see the runes as they illuminate. Nothing happens to you, but they're illuminated around you.
Oh dear Lord. Gonna give me a heart attack.
Interesting.
I'm just gonna. Did I see the illumination since I was right there at the door?
No, because you're around the corner. You would have seen him throwing the bones into the red one, because you would have heard it.
Yeah.
Well, y'all would have heard it.
I'm just gonna go ahead.
No, you're fine. No, react.
I'm gonna just kind of like turn around and walk back and just kind of peek out and Blaylock.
As you kind of peer around the corner, you see him standing in the circle, and it's all lit up.
Holy crap, Grayson! Blaylock's standing in the middle of the circle.
Good. That's enough time. I'm gonna go over to the green one.
Okay. So you run over,
What did you say, Arlo?
He's
And-
standing in the middle of those ruins.
and as you step into the green one, and the green one illuminates as the yellow one fades.
Hmm. Interesting.
What are you doing, Blaylock?
Hmm.
Are you guys like coming back to the room to look?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just
Arlo,
gonna step to the
step-
right a little bit.
Step
Grayson, why-
in those glyphs.
Grayson, why don't you just throw it? If that was me, you would have a that whip
I'm not
tied around my
stepping in
waist.
the ruins. I'm not stepping in them.
No, I'm saying, why aren't you at Blaylock's throat?
Arlo. Do me a
Blaylock,
favor
get out
and
of the ruins.
step on those runes over there, Arlo.
Why?
Why not?
You don't know what it does. I just
know.
told you that it mix and matches. They were doing experimentation in here.
Hmm. I think this may be worth investigation. You may stand there and stare stare at us.
I get up close. I get to the edge of the
Hmm.
green.
Hmm.
Okay.
I pull out the whip and I go to pull him out of there.
Okay. Make an attack action.
Are the runes permanent, or are they like sand
No,
thrown in
ones, like the yellow ones went down after I stepped off of them.
No, I mean, like, are they permanently
yeah,
engraved?
they're
into the...
permanently engraved. Yeah,
Okay.
it's something that's been there.
23.
Okay. Blaylock, you feel the whip around you, and you are restrained.
I want to start pulling him out.
Okay, Blaylock, do you fight?
Of course.
Okay. Contesting strength rolls.
Well, we see which
17.
one that's gonna win.
I'm gonna use my flash of genius to wiggle out. That gives me 23, 28.
Grayson, you're pulling, but he's being obstinate as a bull.
Can I pull him
Out.
back into the runes?
You can pull him in. Yeah, I
Yeah,
would
I'm
say
gonna
with
pull
that.
him into the runes.
So he kind of grabs it and pulls you forward and into the room. And Grayson, nothing happens. Nothing changes.
I'm gonna now. Can I give him a bear hug?
You can attempt to.
I'm gonna.
Aren't
try
you
and give him a bear
constrained?
hug.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you are.
he's
You are
restrained.
restrained. You
Am I
can't.
still restrained?
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Well, I can't give him a bear hug if I'm restrained.
Yeah, guess not.
Okay. Zoramir, jump in the red. Arlo, jump in the yellow.
No. What has gotten into you?
This is worth investigating.
Then
Blaylock,
investigate it with something else other than yourself.
I think a little
have
bit
no
too much of
other
me is
Or
rubbing off on you.
us.
And I am here as a conduit.
You have no idea what any of these do. You just blindly stepped into them.
Yes.
Yes, and that is stupid. I thought you were the smart one.
Sometimes you need to throw yourself into the fray.
Whatever they were doing down here, they got themselves killed.
Hmm.
You did hear us say
Hmm.
what the warning was on the wall in blood.
Hmm.
But okay, you do what you want to do. I
Yes.
release him and I walk out. I walk down to the other door again.
Okay.
If I knew I was coming down here with people that wanted to get themselves killed, I would have just stayed up on topside and worked my month.
I'm starting to like side eye the red runes next to me.
Okay.
Just kind of looking at it. Glance over at Arlo.
It's worth a shot.
Curiosity's getting the best of me. I'm just gonna take my left foot and just kind of touch the edge of the rune.
Okay. As you touch it, and the red rune circle illuminates. So the red and green are illuminated as you are both stepping on them.
I'm gonna turn around and shrug. Nothing seemed to happen.
Arlo, care to join us in this fancy of curiosity?
Well, I did say it was a good day to die. So, since how my boss isn't going to let me out of my contract, so might as well just do whatever I want. So I'll go over and I'll put my foot on like Zoramir, and I'll look at Zoramir and speak to him in Draconic. I hope you know what you're doing.
They don't.
I have no idea, friend.
As
I rarely do.
Arlo steps on the yellow rune, and all 3 rune circles begin to glow brightly, brighter than they were.
Roll for initiative.
And Blaylock, on the northern wall beside you, you hear as a rock panel opens up, and you see a small box inside.
That's why we couldn't see the upper wall.
No, that's as far as the map goes.
Oh.
I can reveal more, but it's not gonna.
Interesting.
Oh.
Zoramir, Arlo, why don't you take a look inside? I will follow behind.
I'm gonna take my foot off. Oops, sorry.
I was hoping for something more climactic. Whenever I see runes of this nature, I think back to my time where I spoke with my mother. Maybe these are different runes. They look different. Oh well. What's in the room?
I'm gonna take my foot off the rune and see if the doors stay open.
Okay. As you take your foot off, the rune fades, and the rock panel closes.
I'm gonna turn around and kind of lean against the wall. Hey, Grayson, we need your help. Put a motion with my head. When I put my foot on this rune, that panel's gonna open up. We need you to go in there and grab it.
I walk back into the room.
Okay.
I have this big smile on my face as he walks by, and I put my foot back on the rune.
And this small panel, it's about the size of a couple bricks, not like a doorway, but opens up on the north wall just to the west of Blaylock.
Welcome back, Grayson.
You all die on your own time. I grab the box off the pedestal.
Okay.
Grayson disappears.
So you go up.
Oh no!
you grab a hold of the box, and you pull it out from the wall there.
I just look at it.
It's just a wooden box. There's no lock on it or anything. It looks like it has some hinges, and the top opens up on it.
Flip it open.
You open it, and out jumps. No.
It's a mimic.
Inside it, you see a key. One end looks like a normal key, a skeleton key type thing, and then on the other end is a cube-like key. Usually you see keys with teeth. This one's cube-like with various things cut out in it, lying in the box.
I go look at the door, and does the key look like it would have fit into that one?
No.
I go over to Blaylock. Your stupidity grants you a key, and I hand it to him.
Okay.
Some call it stupidity, others call it curiosity.
And
They
that
can
curiosity
be
could have killed you.
interchanged.
You got lucky this time.
Sometimes you gotta live life on the edge to live life to the fullest.
And that's how you die.
This room is. What did you see over there in those books?
I told you. They were tinkering with mixing and matching hybrids of creatures.
Interesting. They must have been working in teams to be able to work this device. And I only see 2 bodies here. One at the front, 2 here, 1 left. At least a team of 4 just to work this mechanism.
And all they left was a key.
1 key.
Well, there's a whole lot of death coming from that hallway, so
Time to put on our cautious hat.
now is the time.
I walk back and I kind of mutter, yeah, exactly what Grayson said. Now's the time.
Okay. As you leave your room, the stone panel closes.
I think that's enough excitement in this room.
Zormir, after you.
Alright. Head out.
All right. So, how far do you want to go into the room? Just step inside,
Inside, look around the corner.
walk this way. You and me, babe. Hey, hey.
Walk this way.
Out this way.
All right. Voodoo. Stop it.
Oh, dear Lord.
I love how every corner you turn, that's the reaction. That's exactly what I look for.
Jeez.
All of these water things.
I gotta freaking draw this.
Zomer runs around and chugs from all the water jugs.
All right. What do you want to do?
No.
Almost looks like a sleeping area.
Are those chests?
Around the room, you see chest, tables, several doors surround the room that long been open for quite some time.
Being naturally
This-
gravitated towards the chests,
Some
I'm
kind
to
of bathroom.
I'm gonna walk around the room looking at the chests, seeing if they look trapped and if they look
Okay.
pickable.
That
Be cautious.
There's
Something
toiletries.
killed these things.
There's one on the left, one on the right, and one to the south, which I'm guessing the one on the west.
Sure.
Um,
Something down here killed these dwarves. Just be careful.
Arlo, what do you want to be doing?
Oh. I think I'm just gonna go stand on the rug in the middle.
Okay. Blaylock?
Sorry, kissing wife.
No problem.
Coming back.
Gross.
I will go down and start looking at the table in the top left.
Top left. Okay. And Grayson.
I'll walk over to the rug as well.
Right. Zormir. Give me an investigation.
19.
Okay. You begin looking at the chest and seeing if it's locked or trapped. And as you touch it, your hand goes into it. And you find yourself restrained as the lid opens up, showing massive, sharpened teeth and a tongue like
Here
appendage.
it is.
licks aside. Roll for initiative.
Oh, you're serious?
Yeah,
And here's your mimic.
Oh no.
it was coming eventually.
Oh god. I thought that was gonna be followed by a. Just kidding.
Arlo is 16.
Give me 1 second. All right. Arlo is 16, you said?
Yep.
Okay. Grayson?
19.
Zormir?
18.
And Blaylock. Blaylock,
Blaylock.
you got a 5?
5.
Okay. That's
Ooh.
terrible. That's really terrible. All right, Grayson, you are first. You hear Zormir
Staring at
struggling.
books on a table.
That's true.
Even with a 19, I couldn't tell this thing was rigged.
Not mimics, man. Okay. Well, I guess what's going on?
You just you hear Zormir struggling. That's it.
You help. This
Matter.
got me.
I'll move over 10 feet from Zormir.
Okay. I don't know really where you want to be. Above him, below him.
Above him.
Okay.
Do I see this thing attacking him?
You see his hand inside of something. You're pretty sure you understand what it is.
Alright, I guess I will attack.
Okay.
19, not natural.
That hits.
Does the whip light up?
No, it doesn't. Sorry. It doesn't. It's just aberrations, undead, and right.
14 damage.
14. Okay.
Second attack, I'll attack again with the whip.
Okay.
15
That hits.
is 11 damage,
All right.
and that is my turn for now.
All right. Zormir, you are up and you are restrained.
There's only one. Am I fully restrained or am I only like is just one arm restrained? Because I just have one arm in there.
Let's see. Or you're not restrained, you are grappled. My bad.
Can I still make like a rapier attack?
Yep.
Okay.
Your speed is just 0.
Is it open enough? Can I like see the tongue?
It keeps the tongue keeps curling over the teeth and licking around. So yeah.
Oh, so the tongue's not like wrapped around my arm.
No.
It's just clamped on my arm.
It's sticky. The whole thing.
Okay. How would I try and get out of this thing? Just pull myself out?
Yep, you can try pulling yourself out.
Alright, I'm gonna try and pull myself out of this.
Okay, you do have disadvantage.
Of course. This is a strength.
Yep.
Of course, I rolled a natural 20. One back to back. Natural. Nope. 6.
You pull and pull, but you can't break yourself free. All right, that's the end of your turn. It's one of the creature's turns.
One of.
Blaylock. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
I don't think this is a table. $11.
11. Okay, that is a failure. You take 24 points
Oh.
of acid damage as the table behind you spits at you and takes a bite at Grayson. As soon as I find...
It's a duelist.
Okay.
It's a 23 AC.
Yeah, it misses. With its... And it goes again. And it misses.
Everything in this room alive.
And it goes again. Natural 20. This would be for
Oh, jeez.
the bite.
We get attacked by a dwarven toilet. I'm out.
It's got a spit and 3 attacks. Damn.
Yeah.
You said a bite.
This is a new one. Yeah. Yes, it is piercing.
We are screwed.
I help if I pull the right card. Whose heal? For the next 1d6 rounds, you must make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw when attempting to move 5 feet or more. On a failed save, you fall prone.
For how many rounds? 1d6?
1d6.
I rolled a 6.
Of course you did.
Nice.
Guys.
I just rolled the dice. It's what it is. Okay, and then just normal damage.
Yep.
Okay. You take 12 points of piercing damage and 4 points of acid damage as its mouth opens up, and just from behind you, you just feel this biting clamp onto your leg, ripping flesh from you, and you're just kind of taken off guard, like what just happened? As Arlo, you hear ka-toom, 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 and you see a table and a chest moving toward you. And Arlo, you're up.
Am
Wait, which table and chest are moving towards them?
I don't know. Did you see him?
You got your back. Do they have opportunity attack if I move?
The one does, yes.
I'll go ahead and attack. I'm gonna stay within so he doesn't get an opportunity. I'm just gonna move down one spot facing.
Okay.
And swing for the fences.
All right.
Roll to 28.
That hits.
Six points of damage. And my second attack is 22.
Okay.
Is 8 points of damage.
All right. All right, you done?
Yeah.
All right. Already moved. He can't do anything. Zormir. Get back to the No, it's not your turn yet. He is biting at you,
Oh.
and he gets advantage because you're grappled.
I understand to leave the Hudge.
Thank God, because that was a natural one. What's your AC?
17?
Okay. He misses somehow. And
Even though he has my arm in his mouth.
Blaylock, you're up.
Am I in melee range of the table?
You are. Your character doesn't really know where it
How-
came from.
Yeah, it just kind of hit me in the back of the head, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go. I'm just going to move straight forward
Okay, how far?
to the east.
Oh, to the east?
Yeah, to the east.
How far?
Because I'm not facing that way, right? Which way am I facing?
You were looking at the table when you got hit. So
Okay, so I got hit by the round table behind me, but
Yes.
I don't know it yet.
Right.
Okay. Fine, I'll turn around. Okay. There's a giant table with teeth staring at me, right?
there is a giant table there with dripping acid from it. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. How far is Grayson away from me?
15 feet.
Of course he is. Fine. I'm gonna bring out the turret. Arcane Protector.
Okay.
Okay, and it's gonna. I'm gonna plop him down right in front of me.
Okay.
And then he's going to pulse.
Okay. So it would hit you and Grayson.
And 13 temporary hit points.
As
That is the end of my turn.
as Blaylock reaches back and pulls out this small automation and throws it out onto the ground. And a circular pulse goes out from it. And Grayson, you are up.
Okay, so I know that the table bit me, correct?
You got bit from behind. Yep.
Turn around and attack it.
Okay.
18.
Hits.
$14 damage.
Okay.
Five. $16 damage.
Okay.
I'm going to use one key point for flurry of blows.
Okay.
It's 2 more attacks unarmed. 20 dirty
That hits.
for 7. Natural 20. Maximum damage, and you and the target must make a contested strength check. The target loses, their weapon is partly broken and deals half
He
or
doesn't have a
quarter
weapon.
damage. Yeah, okay, so that one doesn't work. That one was quarter damage. This one's the exact same thing with half damage. These cards, man. Alright. Maximum damage, so.
Okay.
That is 9.
All right. All right. Is that the end of your turn?
It's the end of my turn.
Okay. So Grayson pulls out his whip, spins around, crashing the whip into the table. It reels as it gets hit, and pieces splinter off of it, and you can hear it smacking its mouth together in anger as he pops it with his fist and stands there ready. Zormir, your turn.
Let go of my arm. I'm gonna try and pull out again.
Okay.
17.
Hold on. I was on the wrong screen. You break free.
Oh, hell yeah.
You pull and put your foot on the chest and you rip your arm out. Now what do you want to do?
I still have movement, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna just backpedal all the way up until I bump into Arlo.
Okay. Arlo, you get kind of shoved toward the creature as Zormir kind of runs into your back.
That was a cunning disengage too.
That's fine. All right. And we roll. Okay. You all are within range, so. He is spitting at Grayson.
Okay, we're all within range of that thing?
Yeah, it has a 30-foot range on the spit. Grayson. Of course it's at Grayson. He's not here. He gets saved by the bell this time. So, Zormir,
Oh,
make a dex saving throw.
Oh, okay. God, you gotta be kidding me. Rolled a 2. 11.
That is a failure. I use digital dice for this, by the way. Oh, no. Actually, Zormir, you take 47 points of acid damage.
Oh. I'm immune to that.
You are.
Yes! Hella.
So this giant glob comes out and just slams into you, and you kind of stick your hand in it and hold it up in front of your face as it's dripping from your hand, and you're just like, gross. But you're completely ineffective. No pain, no feeling out of it at all.
Just brace for impact then.
jeez.
That would have been really bad.
Yeah.
It just open your mouth next time.
And now
Feed me.
there's 3 of you there, so 1, 2, 3. That's actually the turret, so it's attacking the turret. First attack. What's its AC?
Good luck.
Laylock?
Blaylock.
Sorry, 10-year-olds here. What's up? Hi.
What's
Am I dying?
your AC on the turret?
probably not enough. AC 18.
18. Okay, first one misses. Second one does hit. It is now grappled. And you take, or the turret takes,
64 points.
13 points of bludgeoning damage. And it's now going to bite at it. And it gets advantage.
13 points, you said?
Yep. And it hits for the bite. So you take an additional 15 points of piercing damage and
Okay.
10 points of acid damage.
All right, hold on. We gotta really modify this Eldritch Cannon. It's still sitting at 40, and it should be at least at 50. I think it gets like a certain amount of health per level, per my level.
And Arlo, you're up.
All right, so
You wanted to.
that was 28, and then what?
Oh, I
10.
And it was like 13 and 15, and there was some other stuff that was going on, and
oh
It's
god,
10
I,
acid.
long division to try and figure out what my HP is at on the turret.
yeah. So it was. God, I don't remember. That's
think it was
what I count
20.
on you
I
for.
think it was an extra 10. Okay.
Yep.
Well, I know, but the Eldritch Cannon isn't set up right. So, all right, it's fine now.
All right, Arlo, you're up.
All right, I'm going to use my bonus action, Fighting Spirit.
Okay.
I'm going to give myself that 10. And going to just swing at him. Got a nat 20.
All right.
And 17.
That is
Good.
slashing.
Yes.
Maximum damage and roll the damage dice again.
Say that again.
Max damage and then roll the
Maximum
dice.
damage.
Again.
Yep.
Whoa. So max damage is 15 plus 9.
Okay.
And then 10, 22 for 8 points of damage.
Okay. All right. And it's the creature's turn. It's going to attack Arlo. And it hits with the first attack. For 6 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are now grappled. And it's going to attack and gets advantage. Hits. What's your AC?
18.
Okay, just hits.
Of course.
For 9 points of piercing damage and 2 points of acid damage. And then its last attack. Hits. For 7 points of piercing damage. And 3 points of acid damage. other one is going to move up here to Grayson. Attack Grayson. It misses. The other one's going to attack Arlo. It misses. Blaylock, you are up.
Table grappling in the turret.
Yep.
Grayson and I are right by it. I can't see. There's something below the table. Is that Grayson below?
That's
the table?
Grayson. Yep.
Well. Okay. So, shocking grasp.
Okay.
On the table.
All right.
$23.
That would hit.
Okay. Uh, 15 points of damage.
All right.
And the turret is going to pulse again.
All right.
Because I don't think he can't really break out of there, can he?
He can try.
I mean, he can try. What is that? It's an action to break free. It's a strength check.
Yeah. He wouldn't be able to pulse.
Yeah, he'll pulse.
Okay.
13 temporary hit points.
Okay.
There. And there. All right, that's the end of my turn.
All right. Grayson, you're up as Blaylock reaches out and shoves the staff into the table, and you see lightning arc out into it, and it shudders and screams, and you see green spittle kind of splash out.
Attacking the table. That is a 27 to hit.
Just hits.
Mm-hmm.
Or 13 damage.
Okay.
Gonna punch it. Yeah, that's 17 plus 9, so that hits. I am going to dump a monster die into it.
Okay.
So that is. What is that? That's 9 plus 16 damage.
All right.
My AC goes up to 21 until the end of my next turn.
All right. Zormir, you're up.
All right. Looking to get revenge on that chest that I just wanted to lockpick. I'm gonna pull out my rapier and charge at it and take a slash.
Okay, so you run up on it. All right. The giant one behind you will get an attack of opportunity.
Wait, what?
Oh, there it is. I was wondering where it went.
It's on it's on the carpet.
Oh,
That's right.
I thought
It's right there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Camouflaged.
That's kind of their thing. It does hit. And,
course.
which means you will be grappled. So you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. As you begin to run away, you hear, and you're trying to run, and it's just pulling you back toward this toothy maw. You still have your action.
I'm gonna try and pull myself free.
Okay.
All right.
You do have disadvantage on that.
Oh, great! I can go lower than that.
It's always a 1.
Does a 3 win?
No. So you grab a hold of it, you try to push off of it, and every time you touch it, it just you get more stuck inside of it.
Dang, I thought a 3 would do it.
And right. Okay. It's gonna attack the turret because it has it grappled. So first attack. That would hit. Just do 2 of the attacks here. That would miss. That would miss. So only 1. The turret takes 12 points of bludgeoning damage, piercing damage, and 2 points of acid damage. Now, Arlo, you're up.
I'm going to, excuse me. I am going to do the bonus action fighting spirit again.
Okay.
So those, and then going to try and kill him again. Natural 20.
Nice.
Maximum damage.
Oh, you know what? Doggone it. Okay, yeah. It's so question, DM.
What's that?
So it changed my damage to 2d10 plus 5 because I went with the with the bonus action. So that would make it.
I don't know what the words you're saying. I don't know your class.
I guess I'm really confused, right? Because when for some reason on that first roll, it's a 2d10 plus 5, but then once I roll it, it went back to 1d10 plus 5.
Oh, because you got a natural 20. So just 1d10. So it rolled it twice. So just roll the damage again.
Okay.
It must be built in that when you get a natural 20.
So that's why. Okay, I was really confused.
That's showing bite damage.
That's the name of his weapon. Hrothgar's bite.
So then
is
the max damage would be just normal then without the d20?
Well, what's the card say?
Just maximum damage.
Oh, max damage. So you hit for 15.
Okay, all right. So then plus 6.
You don't.
Oh, it's just max damage.
Yeah, it's just max damage. You don't roll again.
Okay, I apologize.
Okay.
I'll get on the same page here in a minute.
All right.
Second one is 25.
That hits.
And that was a whopping 12 points of damage.
So keep that in mind if you're using digital dice.
Okay, yeah, now that I noticed that. I don't hardly ever roll 20s. That'll be the end of my turn.
You didn't roll your damage, did you?
It was 9.
Okay. All right. So you slice out with your sword, bringing it up against it. It cries out in pain as you spin the blade around and thrust it down through the center of the chest, twisting the blade and pulling it out. And it transforms from a chest. It just turns into a puddle that oozes along the floor of the room.
Woohoo! Got my first kill. So happy.
All right. Creature is going to bite at you. The big one.
The one that's camoed. I was wondering why I was getting hit twice, and it's like, oh, now I understand.
It misses for the first attack. Misses with the second attack. Misses with the third attack.
Wow.
I like that.
I like these dice.
I'm gonna have to change out this D20.
Cool.
The one to the south of Grayson's gonna attack Grayson, and it misses. Blaylock, you are up.
Still in combat range. Interesting. Shocking grasp.
All right.
The table. 623.
That hits.
14 points of damage.
You thrust the staff into it as it slumps down, takes a few steps away, and then just turns into a large liquid puddle that spreads out like somebody poured a bucket of water across the floor. And the turrets no longer grab him.
Okay. Going to grab a vial, and I'd like to see if I can scoop up some of that mimic blood.
Sure. It's goo.
Goo. Mimic goo. I'm now +1 mimic goo.
All right, Grayson, you're up.
Oh, I thought that was all of them. Where are the rest of them?
Nope.
There's still 2 left, man.
Well, I can't. I mean,
One south of Grayson and then one on the carpet.
I'll hit the one behind me.
Okay.
20 dirty.
That hits.
13. Punch it. Natural 20. Triple damage, and the target must make a DC 14 strength or dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the target drops what they are holding.
He doesn't hold anything.
If you attack the one that's holding me,
Double damage.
Okay.
So that is 18.
All right.
And my AC is still 21.
All right. Zormir, you're up.
let go of me. I'm gonna take my rapier and just start bashing it.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Listen to these 20s tonight.
Seriously.
Nice.
That's
Bring on the
slashing or piercing.
constructs.
Piercing.
Triple damage.
Does that include my bonus attack? Or not my bonus attack, my sneak attack?
And it doesn't
No.
include your sneak attack dice, but just your weapon damage. So triple your weapon damage, then do your sneak attack.
Oh, and I got a nat 8 too. So 13, 26 base.
Okay.
That's gonna be a lot. Oh gosh, okay. 44 points.
Total?
Yep. Wait, no. Yeah. Yes.
Okay. All right. As you thrust your rapier in and twist it to the side, and you're just anything else?
Am I able to also get my dagger and keep stabbing it in
Yeah.
fury?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna
You
take
just
my
can't
rapier. Okay. How am I grappled?
You're grappled. You
Grappled.
just can't move.
Okay. Yeah, in a fit of fury, I'm gonna take out my dagger. Just keep stabbing this thing. Let me go.
Okay.
11.
To hit was 11. That misses.
Sorry, 12.
That does hit.
Does it really?
Yep.
Wow, glad I clarified.
Yeah.
Oh, that's only a D4. Right? Right, sorry. 2 points.
2 points. Okay.
Yeah.
As you take the dagger and thrust it into the pseudopod that has you wrapped up, and you just start furiously stabbing at it. Arlo, you are up.
Going to attack the camo one.
Okay.
16 to hit,
That hits.
and that would be 12 points of damage.
All right.
Got it again. 15 to hit,
That hits.
and damn it, 6.
Okay. All right.
That'll be it.
As you take your blade and thrust it in and start slashing furiously at it, trying to free Zoramir. It is going to... There's 2 of you. It's gonna
The acid.
It's going to be at Arlo. First attack, misses. Second attack,
Misses.
misses. Third attack,
Right.
Misses.
This is.
misses.
No whammies.
I like this dice.
I like those dice. Good job, DM.
Yeah. And the one's going to attack Grayson. And it misses. Blaylock, you are up.
My hands are in an orange, cutting it for a 10-year-old.
Okay. Still your turn.
I remember when my kids were little one time.
So I'm assuming that whatever's below Grayson is not a piece of furniture.
It's marked. There's an orange dot there.
Okay. Well, I will come over to the furniture that's not furniture beside him.
Okay.
And chuck and grass.
All right.
It's in that one.
Uh-oh. All those 20s had to count to something.
Getting the redemption. Oh no.
Not good when he laughs.
No.
This isn't the one I picked. Your nose grows to 3 times its original size. And it does not have any rolls for round. It is permanent.
Whoa.
Pinocchio.
And it's just this huge muzzle.
Mini
So-
tartar.
So, Grayson, you see
Oh.
you see Blaylock thrust the staff into the mimic, and all of a sudden the lightning arcs back up the staff and into his arms, and you see his snout just and it grows out, and now he has this comically large horse-like head with horns, and he almost looks at you like with an expression of what?
He looks like Goofy.
What else would you like to do? Blaylock.
Bring the turret. He can only move 15 at a time, so I'll bring him down. I believe that's as far as he can go, is down to my right, or
Yep.
to the right of me,
Oh.
and then he'll pulse.
All right, that should hit everybody. I think pretty close. Yep.
That's for 10 temporary hit points.
All right, Grayson, you're up.
Alright. Swinging again. 20, not a natural.
Okay.
15 damage.
Okay. As you swat out of it, the chain slams into the mimic, and with a burst of energy, it almost splatters against the back wall as the chain cracks. And the mimic is gone.
Okay, I still got 2 rounds that I can't move without falling prone. So, at this point, I'm
Just
looking.
Hold
at
your
my heel.
kneecap. Yep,
Yeah.
At least you have a normal nose.
it's true. Zormir, you're up.
I'm still grappled, right?
Yep.
Fury still on my eye. I'm gonna continue whacking at this. Why does it have so many ducks?
Just so you guys can stop saying it's hidden.
Oh, I'm gonna continue whacking at the rainbow with my rapier.
Okay.
20 dirty.
That hits.
Eek. Um. 26 points.
Is that with your sneak attack?
That is
Your snack attack?
snack attack.
All right. And anything else?
Same thing. I'm gonna take that dagger out of the hilt of the rapier and take another final stabbing blow at it.
Okay.
Natural 20. Holy crap!
All right. Triple damage on a dagger for 12. No.
That actually might be too much.
Okay, maximum damage.
So, what's the max damage? You don't even have to roll it.
4.
All right. So, you thrust your rapier in, and you grab the front of it, pull out the dagger, and thrust it into the pseudopod and twist the blade, ripping it out as pieces of goo splatter across the Blaylock's turret, and you place it back into the Venom Shrike and wait as the pseudopod continues wrapping around you. Arlo, you're up.
Going to try to help get him ungrappled, so I'm going to stab at it again.
Okay.
And that is a lot, 28.
That hits.
Nice.
And that'd be 7 points.
Okay.
Dab down on top of it again for 27. And that would be 14 points of damage.
Nice.
All right. As you furiously slash into this thing, it's like the blade cuts through pieces of it, and you see the slime-like material splatter onto the floor. He's looking rough for a table goo. It's going to attack Arlo.
Miss?
Miss.
No
Miss.
whammies. What?
And that's a hit.
Finally.
For 8 points of piercing damage and 1 point of acid damage as its teeth thrust out and bite into you, and you hear it scraping down the metal of your armor like knives on a chalkboard, nails on a chalkboard, just. And Blaylock, you're up.
Okay. I'm not sure where the rainbow starts or begins, so could you move me next to it?
Sure.
Oh, that table. Okay. It's like one of those 3D images, and you're trying to figure out what.
Yeah, you just gotta stare at it.
Long enough. Yeah. Okay. Shocking grass.
All right.
A 3. No, that's a 3. No. 12.
That hits.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Mimics don't have high AC.
8 points of damage.
All right.
Turret's gonna move down 1.
Okay.
So 5 feet. I'm pulsed.
Okay. Grayson, you're up while that's going on.
Yep, 8 temporary hit points.
Okay. I guess I will try to take well, 2 steps, I guess, which will put me within 10 feet of it.
Okay.
So I need to roll. Beat a 14. I got a 15.
Okay.
Oof.
And I will attack the table. Now 12. So
That
does
hits.
hit. Are you kidding me? 15 damage.
All right.
Whip again. Is 26.
Just hits.
$16.
All right. How do you want to do it?
Just have the whip go right through it, slice it in half.
Okay. So you draw the whip back, and with as much strength as you can muster, weak in your leg from the bite that you took, you bring it forward, and you see the end slam through the mimic, and it wraps around the desk on the other side. And as you give it a pull, the desk comes flying forward, and it bursts through the mimic, spraying Blaylock and yourself with just a primordial ooze that drips onto the floor as the table goes flying across the room. And once again, the room falls silent.
I just like.
The hell was that?
You see,
Well,
Blaylock's got this elongated nose. Zoromir's dripping in a green liquid. Blaylock and Grayson have goo dripping over them.
I'm gonna scoop up the green goo acid and just gonna start flicking it off of myself.
Okay.
That is most unfortunate.
Seems to happen a lot.
Blaylock, what are you doing?
What do you mean?
Are you? I'm gonna kind of get up close to him. Is this one of your little tricks? How do you do this?
What?
You guys see this, right?
yeah, it's pretty big, actually.
I take a deep breath and use gust of wind and expelling through my nose.
You trying to blow us away?
If that's what you're doing, you guys have to make a strength save.
Is that what's
Pointing at
happening?
Zormir and Arlo.
That's what he said he's doing. So Zormir and Arlo make a strength saving throw.
11.
Oh,
I think those are 2 failures.
What is that? It's 15.
Okay, so how far is it moving back? 10 feet?
10 feet.
So Zormir, you get lifted up off your feet and you slam your back into a chest that's against the wall.
And it grapples me.
yeah.
And Arlo lays there beside you as Blaylock's going from this newly protruding snout of his.
I'm gonna brush it off and then run back up to him.
It's still going.
Oh, is it?
But what I'm going to do is I'm going to expel that, and I'm going to try casting Dispel Magic on myself.
Okay.
Admit it, you see it.
I'd like to see if I could rid myself of this elongated snout.
But it's befitting of you. It looks good.
I disagree.
So you cast Dispel Magic on yourself, and
Yes.
nothing happens.
I come walking up to Blaylock and I pull out my rapier. I can make it shorter for you.
Hey, this is a serious.
This is
side
going on.
effect.
I'm gonna walk around and investigate the room.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at the chest I'm standing right next to.
15.
All right. Grayson, what you see is this looks like a chamber that they kept creatures for the experiments, and obviously by what's on the floor, something went horribly wrong with their last experimentation. And considering what you just fought, they were making mimics and probably keeping them in this room. Arlo, you go over to the chest.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look it over, see if I can. It looks right. See if I can see anything.
What are you trying to see?
Uh,
It looks like a chest.
I'm gonna see if I can unlock it. Just reach down and see if it's unlocked.
Do I
Okay.
notice him doing this?
No, because your back's turned in dealing with Blaylock.
Okay.
So, yeah, go ahead and roll a perception.
21.
Okay.
Nice.
So you grab it and begin to open it to see if it's locked. And
He's gonna roll dice.
give me 1 second. All right. You take 27 points of psychic damage. And as you look up from the chest, everything around you, the floor has sunk in. Teeth are protruding. Giant tendrils are blocking you off from Zoramir and Blaylock and Grayson, and they're snapping and hissing at you and reaching out for you, and you're just paralyzed. You are restrained currently.
Paralyzed with fear or just paralyzed
Just
in general?
You're just you're restrained. You
Okay.
can't move away from where you're at.
Can I talk?
The rest of you make a perception check.
Oh, I am noticing this. 27.
15.
18.
You notice that Arlo hasn't moved. He's just standing there and he's just looking around left to right, paranoid. You can talk, Arlo, if you want.
Hello? Everything okay?
Watch out! There's teeth everywhere. They're everywhere. Don't you see them?
No, there aren't.
Yes, there is. I touched
Yeah, man.
this chest and now There's a bunch of them. They're all over the floor. You can't see them?
You touched the chest? Didn't you just see what happened when I touched the chest?
I don't know what came over me. I was standing there and I thought, oh, look, let me touch chest, and this is not cool. Watch out. They're gonna get you.
There's nothing there, Arlo.
Interesting.
You say that, but I can see them.
I'm gonna walk up to him and like pass my hand through the air.
Okay.
Waving as if to show that there's nothing there.
Okay.
What are you doing?
See?
Stay back.
There's nothing there.
What? Why are they not biting you? They're all around you.
Is my hand like going through what he's envisioning?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, you don't know,
Oh,
but
yeah.
yeah.
That's fair.
You're not touching them. How?
Well, I'm not touching anything. There's nothing here. I don't know what you're talking about.
You just see him wrapping around his hand, Arlo, like he's in between the tendrils, reaching out to you.
Did you summon these? Are you controlling these?
Oh, I wish I could strike fear into people like this, though.
This is not good. I can't move.
I'm gonna try and grab him and pull
Okay.
him back.
Give me a strength check. He's not gonna fight it.
11.
Okay, good enough. It's average.
Yeah.
You grab a hold of his arm and you pull him through. Arlo,
Come on.
you see yourself pass through these tendrils, and they slop against your face and slap you. You take for sake of time, I'm using digital dice. 39 points of psychic damage
Jeez.
as your mental state is ripped through this illusion that was around you, and you fall to the ground on the other side where Zoramir is, and you look back and everything's gone.
They're gone.
And you can see that the lid to the chest is now open.
Can we tell that he got hurt?
No, because it's psychic.
I seen them. They were real. They were right in front of me.
There's nothing there.
My head is killing me.
We should.
That's what happens when you set traps off. Little common sense. He opened up a chest, and all of a sudden, now he's freaking out.
I'm panting, and I'm just gonna sit here.
We do not know what is down here. Whatever was down here has killed many things. Stop touching stuff.
You don't have to worry about it. I'll never touch another chest. I can't
Walk
do
over
this.
to the chest and look in.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna touch another chest.
That's true. But that's kind of your thing.
Be careful about it. That's all I'm saying. We just
Inside,
had tables and chairs attacking us.
inside
You're
you see a small pouch of coins, and kind of looking through it, it has, you ready to write down, 12 gold, 113 silver, and 40 copper. You also see a red nondescript cape with a runic symbol emblazoned on the back.
Red cape with a robe.
That cape
Detect
looks like
magic.
mine. And then I'll start the cape a billowing.
It
Just like stand heroically with my giant snout.
I'm just gonna look at Blaylock with the giant snout and this cape billowing for no reason and just start cracking up laughing.
Detect magic.
It's magical.
Is the rune in Dwarvish?
Nope, it's just a symbol.
Oh, okay.
I think I just need to. Can we just take like just a quick hour? You guys look at the room. I need to sit here for a little minute.
Maybe if we went room 4, this one.
Should we take a long rest in this now cleaned room and fully heal?
I'd rather not.
At least an hour. Just give me an hour. Let me get my head squared away. Get back to normal.
Toss the cape over to Blaylock. It's magic. If you could identify it.
I suppose we can take some time.
I'm going to
take
use
some time and
second
I'll-
wind.
I'm going to use second wind as well.
Okay.
I'll spend some time to cast Identify as a ritual.
And I will do my best to find it because it's not showing up.
Womp womp.
Yeah.
It's the Cape of Flying.
I may have to get back with you on it because
Yep. This item needs more investigation before I can assess what its magical properties are. Arlo, do you need some time?
Yes. If
Yeah.
you
I found
you
it.
don't mind.
I found it. Let me get you the.
Do we have to stay here?
Yours is any place as good as any places we've found so far. Nothing else has attacked us.
The smell.
Well, unfortunately for you,
It's
There you go.
even stronger than it was before.
There you go. I found it.
Yep. All right. Well, I need this book. Is probably worthy of investigation while you rest. I would like to spend some time while we're resting reading yonder book.
Okay.
so are you going to enlighten us as to what your ritual just provided?
I will shortly. Still need more time. These properties are most unique.
He just got the information shortly.
Yeah,
Huh.
I got a name and let me Google that for you. That's what I got. Yeah. Interesting.
Okay. So you're reading the book.
I am reading the book.
Okay. So you guys are taking about an hour.
All I need.
Reading through the book, the first part, you can tell it starts from way back, and you read about a great cataclysmic event that changed the entire world. It affected all the cities along the Sword Coast and surrounding islands of this area and change the world as you know it. Wars between gods, kind of things.
This explains much, but the history has it's been a long time since this has transpired. Some kind of war of the gods just reshaped everything. Very interesting. Ah, the item. The item. Yes, this. Grayson. If you decide that you wish to use this item or whatever, this will take you to a fiery plane for temporarily.
It takes you to a different plane.
The fiery plane. Once this type of magic was called Dimension Door. You can take yourself to another plane of existence for a short time, and then appear back. But you can move a considerable amount of distance, but in another plane. Do you get what I mean?
So when you return, are you in the
picture
same
a-
spot?
Let's say, look at that door over there. Picture that door as if it were, say, 200 feet, 500 feet away. I could use this to place myself there by walking through the another plane of existence and appearing there. Very dangerous item.
All right.
There's a reason why you didn't put that description in there. It's like half a page long.
I'll put it in the bag if you think it's
It's-
dangerous to use currently.
I It's something that I will pull a Grayson card. It's something to be used with caution and not on a whim. Do you remember those boots I made for you?
Yes, I'm understanding that they're kind of the same thing.
The same thing, but a much greater distance, and you don't need to have traveled there once before like the boots. It's much more powerful. You just need to be able to see where you're going to go.
Does it need attunement?
No.
I would think Zoramir would probably be the one that would get the most use out of something like that, being able to disappear and reappear behind somebody, maybe?
Behind somebody. Maybe if he's in a little bit of trouble, he may be able to go a fair distance away without too much trouble.
Yes. And then I could pop the circlet on, and no one would be the wiser.
You will be a true master of disguise. Here, take it, Zoramir.
Walk over.
We can have matching capes, though yours has a little bit more functionality than mine. Mine
Oh.
merely just makes me look heroic, and then I'll stand there just on hips again.
How do I use it?
Put it on.
I'll swing it over my head and put it on. And go to mimic what Blaylock's doing with his cape.
Now, you don't need to take such a heroic pose. Now, look. A distance far off.
You guys understand general concepts of magic and how these things work and that kind of stuff. That's pretty common knowledge throughout the realms. So, activating magic items, not
Sure. You want me to go through this and walk him through it?
No.
Okay.
I appreciate the role
You
play.
just did to me. Okay.
Get some rest.
Okay, so finishing your short rest, where would you guys like to go now?
There's no exit to this room other than where we came in, right?
Need to roll us
Correct.
die first.
Has anybody finished looking at the rest of the room?
I did. There was nothing else in here. This was slave pins to their experiments.
Lesson learned. No touchy chests.
Seems to me that they were doing a lot of experimentation with mimics, and it got the best of them. To the next hallway.
Yes, shall we?
The recovering 2 hit die on a short rest, does that take effect at the beginning or end of the short rest?
You can do. It should happen at the end of the short rest, but you could use your med kit to do it before the short rest.
So I guess what I'm getting at is during the short rest, if I use 3 hit die, do I effectively only use 1?
If you use the 1 charge of your med kit.
Wait, do I have to use my med kit?
Not for the
during
not during the short rest. Well, you're taking a short rest. No, you can use. Yeah, yeah.
And the med kits are only for in combat.
For in
Right.
combat. Yeah. So yeah, you would use 3 during the short rest, and you'd get 2 back.
So I only have to check, even though you use 3, I only check 1.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
We're heading to the other hallway. Yep.
All right. What order do you want to go in?
I went into that horrifying room first. Somebody else can take lead this time.
I'll walk through the hallway first.
I'll bring up the rear.
All right.
I'll follow.
That puts Blaylock and Grayson out front. All right. You step into another large room filled with books and scrolls and barrels and sacks. This seem to line the edges of the walls. It seems like in this room a variety of live experimentations went on here, and they studied and cataloged many of the things here based on what you see. Around the room are more paintings, each with a nameplate below them, of dwarves of old, and a door is on the south wall on the east side of the room. So,
Again, I want to do a walk around,
Okay.
looking at some of the books.
all right. So you want to look around. Blaylock, what do you want to do?
While he's doing that, I'm gonna just sit right there where I'm at.
Okay. Zormir, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna examine the walls, see if there's another hidden trap door, like in the last room.
All right. Roll investigation, and while he's doing that, Grayson, you don't see anything. The books are you can see catalogs of various creatures and things, failed experiments.
Okay. I want to. Does it have like information on the creatures?
Um, just where you'd see the name of a creature, maybe a picture, what they've tried on them, and off to the side it would say failure. A lot of basic things that, yeah, worms and slimes and oozes and drakes and different things.
Keep the catalog.
Okay.
I rolled a 22.
And you specifically were just looking around?
Sorry, 23. I was looking to see if there was any hidden trap doors.
Nope. You didn't find any.
After that, I'm gonna go towards this other hallway or doorway.
There's a door there, and looking at it, there's no keyhole or anything there, just some dwarvish runes.
Stand there squinting at it, trying, kind of muttering to myself, trying to sound out these things that I just can't read.
So Grayson, you hear him making noises.
I look at the door.
Okay. So you walk over, and on the door you see an inscription, and it reads, "To keep a secret safe, one must think before they act.
Oh gosh.
Looking at what comes before is the only way to pass."
What? That's it? This is a carpet. Do we have to go on a magic carpet ride? Can you post that?
Yep. There you go.
Hmm.
Arlo just sitting there on the carpet with Blaylock.
I'm going to investigate the carpet in front of the door.
Okay, it's a carpet. Don't even
I'm
need to
gonna
roll
pick it
for
up.
it. You can pick it up. It's dirty. As you lift it up, there's like a clean spot where it's been resting there.
I'm going to toss it to the side.
Okay, you toss it to the side. Dust poofs up from it.
I'm gonna go look at the desk.
Okay.
Anything of note?
No, you explored it earlier.
Oh, I'm talking about the one that was up on the north.
Oh.
Or is that not a desk?
It's a desk. There's some books there, more catalogs.
Okay. Is this over here on the west side of the room?
Just sacks.
Think before they act. I love riddles.
It's safe.
Have you read this out to the group, Grayson?
I would have read it
Okay.
as I was reading it. Looking at what comes before.
Keep a secret safe. Looking at what comes before is the only way to pass to keep a secret safe. One must think.
Is there? I'm gonna stand on. Is there anything in? Look at this the rug that I'm sitting on. Is there anything special about it?
Nope, just a rug.
I'm gonna investigate every nook and cranny of the door,
Okay.
all around.
Give me an investigation check.
25.
Okay. Okay. And give me an insight check also.
Insight check on the door. Interesting. Oh, 17.
Give me 1 second here.
Without saying a word, I'm gonna kind of look up, stand straight, and start walking around the room, eyes furiously looking around at the paintings, trying to take them in.
Okay. You see 6 of them. They have nameplates hanging around the room.
I'm gonna go up to each of them and try and read them.
Okay. The first one, as you look at it, the name is Half Smite. And you notice in particular that on the frame of the portrait, there are 5 wolf heads.
Okay.
You look at the second one. The nameplate says Wind Cutter, and it has 1 wolf head.
Okay.
The third one says Soulsbane, and it has 2 wolf heads.
Why do I know that?
Because Drastin Soulsbane is the most awesome person in the world.
Mm.
Hey, next one.
The next one is Farish, Farish, and there are 4 wolf heads on the frame.
Okay.
The next one is Broadaxe, and there are 5 wolf heads on the frame.
Whoa, that threw me for a loop.
Yeah, wait for 3.
Okay.
And the last one is Ram Holt, and there are 3 wolf heads on the frame.
I would have been reading that aloud, kind of muttering to myself as I'm going around.
So you all hear him muttering something, and he's being suspiciously looking at paintings.
Do you think you know something?
I just feel like these paintings mean something. I just don't know what yet. Look at the number of wolf heads on these paintings. Why do they all have different numbers?
With the exception of the one that has 5. There's 2 of them with 5, correct?
Yep.
Yes, I thought. Okay.
Didn't somebody have a key that had wolf something or other on it?
Laylock does.
I have one with a wolf head on it.
Let's
Perhaps
take a
the
look
key,
at the key again.
could be.
Okay. You look at the key. It looks like it did before. It has no identifying wolf marks or anything on it. Not the one you just got from the other room.
Okay, so it was a square.
Yep.
And then it had, what were the keys, or what did the teeth look like?
It was just square with portions of it cut out, probably for whatever locking mechanism fits with it.
I want to take a closer look at the paintings where the skulls are. And are there like puncture holes in any of the skulls?
No.
Do the paintings come off the wall?
Yeah.
I'll start laying them down on the floor.
Okay. You lay them
In
out
order.
across the floor.
1, 2, 3. You said one was 4, and then 2 5s?
Yep.
So I'll lay them out in that order.
Okay.
I feel like we have to get a word from these paint. The door wants to be spoken to. I don't know what it wants to hear.
Maybe the names. Wind Cutter, Soulbane, Rambolt, Farish. What is it? It's half smite. What was the last one?
Yeah.
Audax.
I'll type them out here.
Baldak. Anything?
Nothing happens.
I'm gonna go up to the door.
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna say Farish.
Nothing happens.
I'm gonna say Wind.
Nothing happens.
Wind Cutter.
Nothing happens.
Is there anything else in the pictures?
There's pictures of dwarves.
What are the wolves doing?
They're just carved into the frames.
There's nothing on the walls that the paintings were up on. Just they're
Uh,
just hanging there.
now clean spots on the wall where you removed them from the stone. You can see the original colors behind the dirty interior.
I'm gonna go up to the door.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say wisdom.
The door opens.
Guys!
What did you say to it?
Wisdom.
How did you get that?
If you just see, look, see the wolves. Okay, count the wolves. Okay, now just
20.
I'm holding out my hands like showing how to count, and then just count the number of wolves letters in from the beginning of the word. And take those letters and scramble them all up. Wisdom.
All right. Well, that's why you deal with the doors.
I'm gonna look at it
After
seriously. I don't know how you came to that conclusion.
If you solve enough Drastin puzzles.
Ain't that the truth? Yeah, I was thinking this was gonna be a 2-dayer, but good deal.
That was an easy
Good
one.
job. Good job, Zoramir.
Alright, after the door unlocks, I'm gonna push the door slowly aside.
Well, it
Take a
actually
peek in.
slides open, so revealing a hallway that illuminates before you, and in the distance you just hear bloop, 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 bloop.
Anybody else hear that?
You're what?
Sounds like drippies.
Well, don't know until we find out. Let's go.
All right, who's walking where?
I'm just rushed of joy of opening the door, so I'm gonna start walking forward.
All right.
I'll follow him.
You proceed further down the hallway. The soft bubbling sound can be heard, getting louder as you get closer and closer. The air here is rather stagnant. As you get closer, you see a large green pool lying there, bubbling before you. I need everyone to make a perception check.
Oh, that was gonna be initiative. Feeling good tonight.
121.
25.
14.
15.
Okay. Zoramir and Grayson, you just smell the faintest hint of sulfur, like somebody farted in the hallway as you were walking through. Not strong like you've run into before.
Oh, who let one rip?
Sulfur.
Whoa. Cannonball.
You want to keep moving?
Yeah, keep pushing into the
Proceed
room a little
with
bit.
caution.
Yes, proceed with caution. Senses are on 11.
Okay. As you enter the room, you see more shelves of books surround the room. Another testament to how much studying and bookwork was going on here. But you find something interesting as you look across the room and see a dwarf standing there, toiling between the pool and a pedestal of books, writing things down. For a moment, he looks up and sees you and turns. Hey, One moment. Well, hello. How are ya? Let me just get this one thing jotted down. And he leans over and writes something in the book and turns. I'm Dungar Ramholt, Master Experimentation Warden of Ut Melanon. What can I do for ya?
Was that your picture on the painting out there?
Well, of course it is. I'm the best at what I do.
What happened to the other 5?
I'd imagine they're among their studies, I hope. Got a lot of work to do around here.
How long have you been down here?
Not long. It's a couple of years, of course. Why? What year do you think it is?
How long have you
Tell
been
me
in this
more of
room?
these experiments.
Eh,
I'll try to barge my way to the front.
Okay.
I'm teetering, almost falling into the pool.
You, Okay, hold on. Let me get you closer then.
What is the pool?
It's just a green bubbling liquid. Haven't you seen? By the way, how did you get down here? We don't let non-dwarves down here.
With great tribulation, and then I'll point at my nose.
You look like somebody experimented on you.
You could say that. I haven't figured out quite how to reverse the effect.
Maybe you've been hanging out with Hallister.
I'm not sure who this Hallister is, but if he deals with physical manipulation of the body...
Or maybe you're friends with Broman. Who knows?
Maybe. What is it you're doing here?
Cataloging. More experiments.
Was it you who did the experiments on the mimics?
We had a few strange things happen. You start fusing oozes together with things and you get some strange results. But I do
You
have to...
mentioned Alistair and Roman.
Well, yes. Well known in our day.
Could you tell us a little bit about Roman?
He's a good lad, but he's just just a teenager.
And how old did you say Hallister is?
Little bit older than myself, I would say.
Is Roman an apprentice?
He learned some things, but him and Hallister, disagreements. Roman studied the longevity of things.
And Hallister?
Hallister, that crazy coot was talking about building his own place.
Roman never experiment on you, by chance?
Nah, that's why I got questions, because we don't let non-dwarves down here, and here you are.
We were sent down here by dwarves. Interested.
Sent from where?
Breckenforge.
Brackensforge? That old coot, he never leaves with Melanon. Why would Breckenforge send you down here?
Well, something about. What were we coming down here for? I can't even think now.
Plate, the armor.
Armor plating. Armor plating for a
Waiting for
construct of some
a
sort?
construct, yeah.
Yeah, the boys in the artificers hold. They work on all sorts of things, and so does the magic quarter. I don't know why Breckenford would send you down there. Doesn't he have more business ruling the city of Utmelanon instead of worrying about what we're doing down here? We've not had any experiment escape for at least a year.
Well, maybe he decided to hire someone like us, so if something happened, it wouldn't be dwarven blood spilled.
Tell me, Master Dwarf, what year is it now?
Yeah, I'd say it's probably 150 or so after the calamity.
And what is it really? I mean,
What year is it?
Yeah.
It's probably 500-600 post calamity.
Okay, and we all know that.
You know what year it is, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't judge me,
Interesting.
people who know the lore better than I do.
Yeah. Yeah. We all look at Grayson. Well,
A word, gentlemen. Just real quick,
yes.
under my breath.
Hmm.
Broman. Blaylock, you should know that name very well.
I'm afraid I do.
Hallister. The Mad Mage Hallister. Broman.
Hallister?
Who has your mother?
And Broman Karth, who now holds my mother.
If he is just a young man currently, I don't know if we've gone back in time by coming in here, or I don't know if time has just stopped. We need to be very careful with what we talk to about this dwarf about.
He does
Just
not
take him out?
seem like an apparition.
No, you don't just. Zoramir. We
What
could
did he do?
get some information.
I'll wink at Grayson. I could use that cape. You'll never see it coming.
We found the one person that still believes this place is up and running. Who has information about this place? You want to kill him?
Why don't we see if we can get his assistance? Or maybe assist with his experiment.
Either way, information.
Information.
Doesn't seem
This
to be
is most
hostile.
curious.
Just good.
I'm wondering if this dwarf has experienced the same symptoms as the elves did. They may be in a perpetual state, not realizing they have passed on.
No, I'm not getting
Does
a
he look?
sense
Does
of
he look
undead.
physical, or do we have any indication that he's like a physical being?
I mean, you can roll a perception check if you like.
I would.
Okay.
10.
I would be rolling that as well.
Okay.
That is 25.
Blaylock seems like a dwarf that's been down here.
Normal dwarf, just like the ones up top.
What do you propose we do with this dwarf?
Hold on.
So,
Look
anything I
there.
can do? Can I help you with the conversation?
look down by his foot.
We are simply fascinated by all the experimentation that has transpired here. And I'll look down at his foot while I'm talking.
And
I'll
he
look down
walks.
too.
He walks a bit closer to you, and he's just kind of wiping the oil and goo off his hands. And you look down toward his foot, and you see that wrapped around his ankle is a reddish green tendril that enters into the pool. I think
He says he is.
you could help me with some of my research.
Really? And what
I start
is that
backing up.
research?
Grayson steps back some. Oh, you don't need to worry. And he slowly disintegrates into a puddle as a large
Oh, jeez.
What
red
is that?
colored ooze-like
green.
creature. It's green, I know. It's what I've got to work with. Play with me here. Rises up from the pool inside of this ooze-like structure. Tendrils lap around and flail from it as faces of those that have died before ripple across the surface as they try to escape this creature. It spreads its tendrils wide, raising above you 10 feet, and you hear it hissing and bubbling and screeching as in the background there's soft moans of the faces scintillating through this mixture of death. And that's where we're going to end
Do it.
Oh,
for tonight.
Jeez. Are we're gonna have another run from combat situation?
Yeah, the last thing that emerged from a pool in the middle, we ran like cowards.
Yeah.
I think Grayson ran first.
Yeah, Chris was the first.
The warrior of the group. I'm a head out.
How do you attack a slime ball?
Well, thank you all for stopping by. We always love having you around. We will be back next Monday for the exciting continuation of what this thing is and what other dark
Hey,
secrets
that blob.
does the ward hold for the party. So take care, and we'll see you next week.
Peace.
Later.